You're welcome to this tutorial. We're going to introduce Janitor Package in this tutorial. And number one, you're going to use three packages in this case, that is tydiverse, read Excel, and Janitor Package. And we're going to do we're going to do three things. We're going to clean columns using janitor function called column underscore names, and also we are going to do what we call exploring data using a janitor function called tabyl, and also using a base R function called table, and see the differences. Then you're going to do one bar graph for the visualization, and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. My name is Martin Wamboi. I am a junior data analyst. Okay, first of all, we are going to load data. Let us increase the view so that you can see clearly. We're going to increase data in this case to load data, and the read Excel is used to read the Excel file into R. And as you can see here, this is what you're going to use today. And I want us to even look at the data and see how is the data, so that whenever we are dealing with it, we can be able to see which kind of columns are they. Is it a variable? Are they continuous variables, or are they qualitative variables? But you can see here, this data has only one column that is quantitative. All the other columns are qualitative variables. And you can see that you have such kind of a project, and maybe you want to do data visualization, you want to do percentage and a lot of things in this case, and you're wondering how can you do it. But I have a solution for you. This is the right tutorial to watch. Janitor Package is going to make it easy for you to do your analysis of such kind of qualitative data in nature. The reason I found this Janitor Package, I was doing a project, and that project had given me a lot of headache. It was a medical data project, and had a lot of variables which were qualitative, and had looked for a package in R that could do that, and I did not find until I came across with the Janitor Package, and I saw it is well to share with you so that you can learn how to use it, when you are dealing with such kind of data. And we shall see the structure of our data set, and you can see we have 709 rows and 16 columns. Yeah, such kind of stuff. And then one thing, the next thing you're going to do here, we're going to cleanse our columns. And when you're going to cleanse our column, you're going to see when we clean our columns, and we are going to see the difference before cleaning and after cleaning. And maybe you can now load our columns here using columns function here, and you can see our columns, and we want to clean them. You can see our columns has got spaces. For example, enrollment status has got a space here. All this has got spaces, and you want to make sure that there's no spaces in the columns. What are you going to do? Janitor Package comes with a function called columns underscore names, and then it cleans the name automatically with just a one function, and everything is okay. And this is the codes here for cleaning the names. The function clean underscore names, it is for cleaning names, and this here, it's called piping. You use piping when you have a data set that you don't want to keep on repeating. For example, when you use piping here, it means that you are referring to this data here, and then we will not keep on repeating that data set and entering in the functions. When we do it, then the cycle just continues. And you can see now the columns have changed. Here they're using underscore, the preferred name of the variable. This is the underscore. They have replaced even this sign here with the underscore. And even if you can see, even in console, every of the of the variable has been replaced, and all the spaces have been removed. And as we continue, we want to what we call to explore a specific columns in this tutorial, and this is enrollment status. Enrollment status, as you saw here in our data set, this data is a data that is psychological. A psychologist did this research, wanted to know the identity of each and every student who are enrolled in a specific campus. And in the enrollment status, we can see that they have two options: domestic and international students. So in this case, only the international and domestics were enrolled, and we are going to use this column, this variable, to do our analysis and to see what base functions table cannot do, and the tabyl function in a janitor package is giving us. First of all, let us explore this column using table function in the base R. You can see here. As you can see here, this is the result. We have domestic 485, international we have 224. This is the using table function in the base R, and these are going to be simple. When you use table function, you're going to see more features and more customization of the output. Number one, in the table, the tabyl functions in janitor package, it give you one thing: you can be able to create a data frame of the output, and you can also customize the way the data frame looks like. Then you can use the data frame to create your visualization and make it easy for you. We are going to use the same column, and then you are going to call it N status, enrollment status. This is the coding here, as you can see. Enrollment status, you create a table of the output. Then first of all, before we even let us use this as a comment. When you use this as a comment, you're going to see how the data will look like before we customize it using the tabyl function. You can see the output here. Enrollment status, this is the column names. You can see even the difference here. In the table function, it just give the name of the options in the variable and even the output. But here, even the structure is different. This is a data frame. There is the columns and even the rows. You can see here the enrollment status, column, the N and the percentage. And now you've seen the difference. Another thing, you can customize an output of a tabyl function which comes with janitor package. Now we are going to customize this percentage. We want a percentage sign to appear here, and you also this one to make it to a full value, like 68 point something percentage. And we're going to use a functions called PCT, percentage formatting, in add-on functions. Add-on functions are functions that are in tabyl package, and there are a lot of them, but for today we are going just to use PCT formatting. And in the PCT formatting functions, we have two options: digits 2, that means that we want our percentage to have 2 decimal places, and then affix the underscore sign, which means that we are going to have a sign fixed in our in our output. And even you can see here something is wrong. Just wait, we never used a piping here. Yeah, you can see now the difference. You can see here in the console on the right side, the output for the first time, the columns were different. They had in the here the columns were 0.6846, but in here you can see it's 68.41%. 68.41%. The percentage is included just because of this formatting. That's how the Janitor package make it easy for you. Now you're going to do visualization, and you're going to use a ggplot, which I told you in this tutorial you're going to use a tydiverse, and tydiverse has a package called ggplot, and the one you're going to use in this case. And ggplot has some options, and geombar is for creating a bar graph where aesthetic is X, you're going to use enrollment status, and Y you're going to use, and then fill enrollment status, and then status identity. That means that you're going to use two variables, that is X and Y. And we can now look at the visualization and see which is the outcome, or how is it and how it's going to be. Nice. Look at the output. Look at just that is the power of ggplot. It gives very beautiful visualization. And even you can see here it has you can see we have even the legend, the color. You can see even clearly that domestic we have a lot of student than international student, and to make it easier for you. And now that was the introduction to Janitor package. And even as we even continue, we are towards the conclusion of this tutorial. We can knit this and see it in a different way. For those maybe who are wondering the nature of this output, I was using R Markdown to make my work smart and to make it easy. Now when you want to knit and save, you just come here, you knit. You can knit to a PDF, a Word document, or a HTML. That is the good thing with using R Markdown to do your project. You can knit to a PDF, and you'll see here the progress. If you have no errors, it will going to knit very well. If you have errors, it's not going to knit in any case. So thank you for listening to me, and continue exploring the data. Whenever you have such kind of data, you don't have a quantitative data, it is easy. It is easy to explore. It is easy to know the percentage, even to create column, to create close tabs, and to close tabulation. You can all do this with R. R is for data analysis, and it's giving you everything that you need. It's only when you use the right package you're going to get the right result. Thank you, and have a nice time as you continue reading. Thank you for your time.